Hi, this is Al Woods from Woods Recruiting. Today I want to talk about go where you're wanted. Student athletes, are you listening? Go where you want it. If you don't, then you're going to have a hard time. My analogy, have you mistakenly taken your mailbox key and tried to put it in the front door of your house, your apartment, wherever you live, and it doesn't fit? And you realize quickly the mistake you made, you're embarrassed, you feel a little awkward, a little goofy about the whole thing. So student athletes are taking their recruiting keys and they're trying to fit them into the front door of college programs who are not interested in them. Or they're showing lukewarm interest. Yes, we'll keep an eye on you, the college coach has said. Yes, we're going to keep you on our radar. That's just a polite way of saying we're not interested. That's what it's saying. They're not showing you the love. They're not showing you anything. But those few words are going to keep you on the hook with them. Oh, they said that they're going to keep an eye on me. I'm going to still be on their radar, believing you have a chance. That you have a chance, and really you have no chance. Because in recruiting, there is no time to waste. There is no game playing with Division I. They're trying to get the best players. And if they thought for a moment that you could help their program, they wouldn't tell you, we're going to keep you on our radar. We're going to evaluate you. We're going to see. They wouldn't say stuff like that. They wouldn't do that to you. But they do. They're trying to be polite. Why not go somewhere where they are actively showing you the love? They're calling you, texting you, emailing you. They're reaching out to you via Twitter. When they see you at the showcase, they're at your game. They're taking notes. They're not looking at their phone. They're looking at you. That is what you want to happen. Whether it's Division I or whatever the division is, if the college program is showing you major attention, they're interested in you. They want you. But if all the others are not, then why are you trying to force it? Makes no sense to me. You walk into a party, a house party, and you weren't invited. Everybody's looking at you like, who is this guy? Why are you here? What are you doing here? You weren't invited. Go away. They don't want you there. Isn't that kind of the same thing with recruiting? You've reached out to all these college programs, and they've sent you some junk mail. A form written letter with a signature that looks like it had been printed 1,000 times, that 1,000 other student athletes have gotten the same letter. Throw it in the trash. It's junk mail. They don't want you. They're just being polite. They're just being nice. And yeah, if it's a major college program, well, guess what they need? If it's football, or if it's basketball, whatever it is, they need practice players. Okay? They need practice players. Yes, come on as a walk-on. We'd love to have you. You're just going to be a practice player. They're going to use you for practice. How many actually, there are stories of those who become walk-ons and they make it and all of that. But do you want to take that chance and risk it, and then a year later you're going to just transfer anyway? Do you just want to sit on the sidelines and watch the game instead of being a part of the game? You don't want that. So that's why it's important to go somewhere where they want you, where they're recruiting you, where they're going to welcome you with open arms, and you're going to have an opportunity, a real legit opportunity to play and be a contributor to that program. I've been in this business a long time, and I'm going to tell you the truth. I've seen so many kids who are chasing down that dream only to just sit for 4 years, and they never play. That's no fun. I'm going to tell you this, too. You're going to go to college, you're going to graduate one day, and you're going to be sitting around with some of your old college teammates, and you're going to be talking about the game. You're not going to be talking about what you did in algebra class, history class, that communications class. You're going to be talking about that game you played in, what you did in that game from 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago. You're not going to be thinking about, well, I scored a 95 on that history exam. That's not even going to come up. Don't you want to have memories of your athletic experiences? Or do you want to have nightmares of where you just sat the bench for 4 years, you hardly played, but you got a sweatshirt from the school? That's no fun. Don't force recruiting. If it's a lukewarm situation, then just go away. Stay away from it. It's important that you don't keep chasing down college programs that are not going to chase you back. Be careful out there. Recruiting is a hard, cold place. There's a lot of kids who've been burned by recruiting. They ended up going no place. They ended up sitting on the bench. They ended up transferring 2-3 times. I've seen that happen. It's a disaster. It's musical chairs of recruiting. It's a sickness. Go somewhere. Find it. Don't be a situation where you go to a program and then a year later you're ready to get out of there. I know things don't work out all the time. Things change. Promises are kept and then they're broken. I can understand that. That's why kids are transferring. But if you're transferring because you can't cut it at that level, then that mistake is on you. Okay, that's all I got for this topic. Please do me a favor. Leave a comment in the comment section below. I'd like to know what you think, your thoughts on this topic. This is Al Woods from Woods Recruiting. Thanks so much for listening.